This is a Rockwell Automation engineer who's installing machines, actually at a trade show that we did in April. And he didn't have a standard installation procedure for the MagnaMotion machine. It didn't exist. It's in his head. And so he saw what we're doing here and said, I would love to use this product to actually create this procedure so that I can give this to someone else and they can put it together and I don't have to fly all over the world to do this. And so what you see here is him. He's wearing a RealWear device. This is what he would see as he's going through the installation procedure. He's using his voice, next step, take photo, saying things like that to document the procedure. You can see this is sped up, but he's working at normal speed. He can just go and follow the instructions he needs how to do. He can create a standard operating procedure as quickly as he can put this thing together. And it took him a matter of minutes to learn the interface and become effective with the tool. If he were wearing a HoloLens, because this is a device that understands its environment or its location, it has a spatial capability, and those steps that are authored are tied to a physical location in the world. We have a spatial map, so those steps will appear as you approach that part of the machine. The authoring step here, you can see, think video editing, authoring interface, pretty standard interface that hopefully everyone should be familiar with. You can see a preview panel up top, all the steps that are parsed out from that capture. You can trim, crop, you could bring in a document or an image that you might have from an existing standard operating procedure if you want to supplement something that's created here, so that it too can be played in AR. And then you pick where you want to play it back. You can capture one procedure and have it work everywhere, but if you have employees that have a HoloLens, or if it's perhaps a more active environment that they're using RealWear devices, or maybe all your employees are carrying tablets, that same procedure can be played back across all the different mediums. What you can also do is you can export all those procedures in a digital format in Microsoft Word so that they can be validated for compliance, checked into other systems, things like that. Now, when you give it to a new employee, this is what they'll see if they're wearing a RealWear device for the same MagnaMotion procedure. They're going to put it on. You can see the picture in the bottom of the screen, and then you have a little window here where you can read the text that's part of the procedure, and you can see preview images or preview videos for all the steps that have been documented. This person can use their voice to dig in deeper, say, open, full screen. They can skip from different steps and navigate very easily. It's real interesting if you're on a HoloLens and you're in playback, because then we can tell you, then the user can be told where to go. So you can see a trail here leading this particular user to the back of the machine where step 3 needs to be prepared. And it's not until that user gets to that point that they can actually see the content that's supposed to be displayed there. So it's a way to use your location in the physical world and the spatial capabilities here to actually make sure that the user is getting the right instructions at the right time. So that was the same procedure. That was a procedure that was authored once and then played back on different devices. This is interesting to our customers for a variety of cases, but it's particularly interesting when there are not pre-existing instructional assets for them to work from. All they have is the knowledge in their workers' heads, and these workers perhaps may be retiring soon. When they may be poor quality or incomplete and they need to be augmented. When 3D data or CAD data doesn't exist for these machines because they weren't the original manufacturer of the machine. They're not the OEM with the CAD data in this place. They may just know the machines and how to operate them as they exist in their factory. Certainly highly regulated industries are a big focal point here, where there might be entire procedures or families of procedures that have gone undocumented and need to be. This is the results, the expected results here. So an improvement and an increase in workforce productivity, lower downtime because you're going to have the procedures for getting the machine back up and running, documented as soon as it goes wrong, and the next time you're going to be prepared there. And then improvements to safety and compliance. One of our first customers that we've been working with as the product was in beta was GlobalFoundries. And they've deployed, they're in production with expert capture, and they've seen some phenomenal results here. For a 50% reduction in training time for new onboarding of a new employee because they can use these procedures, and 10 times faster documentation of the standard operating procedures. So this is I think a testament to the approach that is taken there. think I'm going to stop there, and I can